Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to whatever the fuck this is. And today I'm just going to tell you the 2 things you need to do to get your first 100 subscribers and set you up for more. Woo! Right, when you first start out with your YouTube channel, you don't really know shit about shit. You have an idea of what you want to do, okay, but you might not see the growth that you want. There's 2 things that you need, really, to grow on YouTube. Whether it's getting your first 100 or first 1,000. Getting 1,000 is way harder than 100, trust me. There's 2 things that everyone should have at the base level, right? And it's something what a lot of people don't really have. So the first thing is you've got to upload good content. Now, good content is subjective, okay? What someone likes, another person might not. What 10 people like, 2 people might not like. So good content really is in the eye of the beholder. It's very, very subjective. Very subjective. So the only real person that you can trust to make good content is, well, it's you. If you're happy to watch something back that you've made, then other people will watch it as well. And you should use this as a yardstick, is it? As a baseline to whether you're producing good content or not. Would you, in your heart of hearts, be happy to watch this back over and over again? And if the answer is yes, then it's good content and no one can take that away from you. The good content isn't, you know, nice looking. It's not in the aesthetics, it's in the substance of it. I'm going to use Susan Boyle. I'm so sorry. I'm going to use Susan Boyle as an example. Look at this. Hear me out. Not the best looking, to be fair. Let's be honest, okay? In the aesthetics of the Western world, not the best looking, but the content that she produces is one of the best. You get me? The stuff that she sings, how she sings, sets her apart from everyone else. So you don't have to be the best looking to have the best content, yeah? You just have to have some substance to it. And I think Susan Boyle is a perfect analogy of that, because she's successful as fuck without being the greatest looking. Yes, she's dolled her hair up and shit like that, but not the greatest of all time looking people. You know what I'm saying? So good content is king. There's a saying we got in marketing, it's content is king, okay? And that's true for vlogs, that's true for anything. Content is king, okay? The looks and the aesthetics just kind of help a little bit. They kind of help you look a little bit more polished, yeah? But at its core, you need good content. And you're the only one who can decide that. You're the only one who can decide whether the stuff you make, the videos you produce, is good. And you've got to really look at your content with a critical eye. I go back and look at mine after I've uploaded them, a week after I've uploaded them, and then the next month after I've uploaded them. And if I'm happy to watch them at those different times all the way through, then I think, yeah, well, I'm making good content. Yeah, that's what I think. And, you know, that's how I judge the videos that I make. So good content is the first thing. And it's something that I'm just going to slow down a little bit because it is cold and windy and shit. So good content is like the base. That's what everyone needs, okay? But the second thing that everyone should have now, because it's in this day and age of YouTube, it's really, really hard to grow. Really hard to grow as a YouTuber. Good content will get you so far, but you've got to get noticed. And to get noticed, you've got to go where your audience are. And that means getting more on social media. And it's not hard to grow on social media, especially Twitter. It's a bit harder on Facebook and Instagram, but Twitter is such a great platform to get your stuff out there, to get noticed by more people. And I see so many motovloggers coming on. If you're a motovlogger, Twitter's where we hang out. Twitter's where all the motovloggers hang out. And I see so many motovloggers coming on, and they don't follow loads of people. They don't get communicating with others. They just put out the videos and stuff, and it's like, that's not what you want to do to grow. The main part of growing is getting in touch with others, communicating with others, okay? And that means following others, And actually, not just following them, it's actually getting to know people on there. I always think that you should dedicate as much time as you dedicate to videos, you should dedicate to social media, to replying to messages, if not more, because that is where you will easily find people. It's hard to find, you can't just go and, well, you can just go and message people on YouTube and ask them to things, but that's a very time consuming activity, is to go and find users and message them and say, hey, check out my stuff. A lot of people see it as spam and not give a shit. So I see a lot of people not making the most of social media, and that is something that if you do, you really will see growth a hell of a lot quicker, because there's a lot of people just like you, just starting out. So get on social media, find out where your audience is. Most vloggers like watching other most vlogs. I don't know if you've noticed. That's where a lot of your audience is. Find out where your audience is, and just go and follow them, connect with them, start talking with them, start asking questions, start answering questions, you know, and really get involved with the community. Yeah? So once you've done those two things, you will grow. Just keep following people on Twitter, keep talking to people on Twitter, start up an Instagram. They're the main two that you really should start off with, is Twitter and Instagram. Okay? Pictures of bikes, talk about bikes. Don't just do that. But just start connecting with people and commenting on their stuff, and commenting to them and asking them stuff, and really start making friends. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two things that if you start doing, you'll get 100 subscribers, and it'll set you up to get more. Who can say when you'll get 100 subscribers? Depends how much effort you put in. Depends how much effort you put in. Depends how good your content is. Depends how much you get noticed. There's no guide of how long it's going to take you to get 100. No guide how long it's going to take you to get 200. Just focus on making good content and connecting with other people, and you'll grow. You really will grow. It's as simple as that. Anyway, I am filtering in -1, so I will leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, motherfuckers. Sorry. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Thanks very much for watching, guys and girls. If you like this, then hit that like button. If you really like this, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of my shit, the video's right there. For now, ride safe. Peace the fuck out.